I've got
You
something.
got it. You got it.
What I'm going to share is actually just a private moment that we had, and I'm going to change the tone here for a minute. So earlier today, Jensen and I, we met a couple of women who have completed the I'm Alive training for the SPN Family Crisis Support Hotline, right? And
Are you out there?
yes,
Yes.
there were two of you. Anyone else? No. And Jensen, do you mind? Jensen came into lunch late, and he was like, I had to take a minute has he had a tough time finishing autographs after meeting one of these women who has been working on the crisis support hotline that we helped set up. Like the I Am Alive campaign and the You Are Not Alone campaign funded this thing that now there were 11,000 people that signed up to be crisis support hotline monitors, and hundreds of them have finished the training, and it's now a fully functioning hotline, and this woman has completed 50 hours. And typically behind the scenes in the lunchroom, we are all collectively as a group a bunch of assholes. But Jensen came in and his eyes were kind of red, and I gave him a hug, and he said, and I'm quoting here, "Don't do that."
Don't do that. Hello, Dean. Cass, we've talked about this. Personal space. My apologies.
And it was a moment when we have these brief interstitials where we are almost, I would say 99.99% of the time, total assholes. But there are these little moments when we are like deeply touched by you guys and by the fact that we're all affecting one another in a meaningful way, and by the fact that maybe something that we helped set up might have saved a life or made a day a lot better. And that was like a really lovely moment. And we have these little lovely moments from time to time that are kind of more powerful than you can put words to. It's just it feels like this makes being away from our families and all the time we spend on this well worth it.
When this was kind of what got me was, so I was signing autographs, and some of you guys were probably a part of the situation. I don't know if you remember when Misha walked up with her and said, "Hey, she's one of the counselors that is part of what we set up." I hadn't actually that hadn't been personified for me yet, and so I spoke to you for a brief second, and it was something like, was it 50 hours? Right? Could you stand up? Was it? Was it 50 hours? 50 hours you'd spent on the phone. And she walked away, and that hit me. That was 50 hours. It's hitting me now. Shit. That something that was spawned out of this and out of this could help people to that degree, to where there was a verified person to counsel somebody or people for that amount of time, and she was one of them. And I know that there's many of them. And it hit me hard. And I get to look at you, I get to see you guys, and I know you all have a story. And I wish I could hear and talk to every one of you at length. I don't have that opportunity. But knowing that something that I was a part of helped create that, that betters people and inspires people to be a better person. Because, and Jared shared this with me, he's like, no one can help you but yourself. You are the only person that can help yourself. But if you get inspired by something, if something touches you and inspires you and makes you believe something that then helps you help yourself, then that's important. And she's doing important things. And the fact that I was a small molecule of a being that helped many people, I don't know, it hit me really, really hard, and I had to take a breather. I had to take a knee. And so I went upstairs to Daniela's room. She was like, you need to come upstairs. And I'm like, yeah, I think I do. And
How I feel. This inside me. I wish I couldn't feel anything, Sammy. I wish I couldn't feel a damn thing.
All right. I remember walking up to her room. I didn't make it. So I held out for maybe 70 more autographs. I was like, thank you, thank you, thank you.
He was very flatulent during that time.
Yes, that was just the gas.
You know who does that? Crazy people!
And then we were walking, and I was like, nope, you're not gonna make it to the elevator. And I just sat there, and Jared just grabbed me and hugged me, and it was like one of those moments where it's like, this shouldn't exist. Like, from a point of view that is like a television show, actor, fan, relationship, this probably shouldn't exist. It exists, guys. We feel you. And you mean a shit ton to us. You really do.
You know what? You're awesome.
Thanks. You too, I guess.